A while ago, a new update came out that changed the whole trophy system. As a result, pushing trophies has never been easier. In this video, I will explain everything about how you can push trophies in Brawl Stars the easiest, so be sure to watch until the end from best game modes, to how you really make progress in the field of pushing trophies in Brawl Stars. Enough yapping, don't forget to subscribe. We almost have those 10k subs and have fun watching. To start, I want to talk about what the best strategy is to push high. Do you want to push a brawler to 1000 and then the next one and keep doing this? Or do you want to push each brawler 100 trophies up? I'm going to explain all this to you, so don't worry, I'm going to start with the basics. One tip I'm going to give you right away is to use your coins wisely. Pushing a brawler from power 7 to max tier or higher is very difficult, but a brawler from power 10 is easier, so don't use your coins to make a brawler power 11 to push. The difference between power 10 and power 11 is not that big if you want to push a brawler to max tier, and so you can make more brawlers power 10 and push them. But now I'm going to reveal the strategy, so stay tuned. What I recommend and works best is that you push each brawler to a certain goal. This is what every pro does too. Before you start pushing, you want to have a goal in mind. Imagine you want to push every brawler you have to 500 trophies. Then push 100 trophies on each brawler until you have 500 trophies on all of them. It takes a long time to do this, but it also gives you variety. Instead of playing one brawler for a long time, you now switch per brawler. Once you have all brawlers, 500 trophies, you can always increase your goal. For example, from 500 to 600, and from 600 to 700, and so on. This is the best strategy to get as many trophies as possible in Brawl Stars. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you how you can best do this, in which game modes, what are useful tips, and so on. To start, I'm going to give you an example of my Angelo today was in solo showdown. The map Acid Lakes. When I look at the map, I see that there is a lot of water. This means that brawlers like Angelo and Eve are very good on this map. Angelo I could push super easy. What helps with this is a win streak. A win streak is actually your best friend for pushing. It just gives you +5 trophies per win, and that is insane. So pay attention to your win streak and don't ruin it. It is really a must to push fast. Okay, now you're probably wondering, in which game modes can I push the best and fastest? This purely depends on how you play the game, whether you have teammates or not, and things like that. I'm a showdown player myself. I have a lot of game sense and I push my brawlers in solo showdown, because I don't have good teammates. Which game mode is the fastest you can actually decide for yourself. Can you easily push in showdown now? Or do you think you play better in 3v3? Like knockball, I don't recommend pushing high in 3 versus 3 if you don't have teammates. That's a lot harder. If you play low, you can easily push in 3v3, so make sure you find good teammates if you like to push in 3v3. Now, I want to make a switch to game sense right away. Game sense is like having a game brain that helps you play smarter. It means knowing what's happening in the game, guessing what other players might do, and making good choices to win or help your team. How you build a lot of games knees is simply playing a lot and watching other good people play. This is where you learn and where you get better bit by bit, so it's important to always play smart and not play aggressively for no reason. Since I think solo showdown and brawl ball are played the most, I'm going to quickly explain to you how to best play these to win as much as possible. If you want to dominate in solo showdown and Brawl Stars, it all comes down to playing smart, staying cool. Let me break it down for you. First, pick the right brawler for the map. Every map is different. Some are full of bushes for sneaky players, while others are open and perfect for long-range brawlers. If you're not sure who to use, start with a brawler you're comfortable with, and make sure their gadget or star power fits the map. For example, a tank like Bull is great for bushy maps, but someone like Piper will crush it in open spaces. Now, at the start of the match, focus on power cubes. These are your golden tickets to getting stronger, more damage, more health, but don't go rushing chests because you can get kills fast. Other players are waiting to ambush you. Be sneaky, scout bushes, and grab those cubes when it's safe. If you see an opponent nearby, either scare them off with a few hits or back away if they look too strong. Positioning is key. Stick to the edges of the map early on, but don't let yourself get trapped. Always have a way out in case someone decides to rush you. As the poison gas starts closing in, move carefully toward the center. Don't just walk everywhere, that's a quick way to get sandwiched between two enemies. Speaking of enemies, don't go picking fights just for fun. The goal here is survival, not kills. Let the other players fight each other while you stay safe and wait for the perfect moment to jump in. But if you see someone who's low on health after a fight, don't be afraid to swoop in and finish the job. Just be quick and get out before someone else targets you. Now, let's talk about using your abilities. Don't waste your super or gadgets randomly. Save them for when they really matter, like escaping danger, securing a kill, or surprising an opponent. A good super at the right time can completely turn the game in your favor. As the match gets down to the last few players, this is where it gets intense. Everyone's trying to push each other into fights, so use the terrain. Hide in bushes, use walls to block shots, and wait for your chance. Patience is everything. Let the others make mistakes, and when the time is right, strike. Try to control the best spot on the map as the gas closes in. And here's the big secret. Don't stress if you don't win every match. The more you play, the better you'll get. You'll start noticing patterns, figuring out which brawlers work best for you, and spotting mistakes you can fix. Watching top players is also a great way to pick up advanced tips. If you want to crush it in Brawl Ball, it's all about teamwork, smart plays, and knowing when to attack and defend. Don't worry, I'm gonna break it all down for you. First off, pick the right brawlers. Brawl Ball is all about balance. You need someone to deal damage, someone to control the map, and maybe a tank to push through defenses. For example, a team with Poco for healing, Bull for tanking, and a sharpshooter like Colt works really well. But don't forget the map. Some maps have open spaces for long-range brawlers, while others are bushy and perfect for close-range fighters. Learn what works best, where. When the match starts, don't just charge at the ball like it's a race. Focus on controlling the middle of the map first. Winning those early fights gives you an advantage and makes it easier to grab the ball. If the enemy team controls the ball early, don't panic. Take them down one at a time, and once they're weakened, take control back. Now, let's talk about the ball. It's not just about scoring, it's about using the ball smartly. If you're in trouble, kick the ball away to create space. If you see an open path to the goal, pass it to a teammate or shoot it toward the goal. And remember, don't just run into the enemy goal area blindly. Try to clear out defenders first, either by taking them out or pushing them back with your attacks. Finally, practice is key. Brawl Ball is one of those modes where teamwork and timing make all the difference. The more you play, the better you'll get at working with your team and knowing what to do in every situation. Watching pro players or streamers is also a great way to learn advanced tricks, like sneaky wall passes or how to chain supers for epic plays. This was it, a full guide on how to best and fastest push trophies in Brawl Stars. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos like this, and until the next one.